want? What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want?
Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and during the weekend I went to the movies in theaters with my friends, and I saw was Thor Ragnarok in 3D. So the returning star Chris Hemsworth that returned to play as none other than Thor, and also stars Tom Hiddleston, Kate Patledge, and along with Jeff Goldblum and Mark Ruffalo. This third installment did not really disappoint me. Hey, you wanna know why? The storyline was perfect, the action was phenomenal, and so far nobody has not stolen this show. It's everyone. Not one, not two, everyone. It was so outstanding. It was the most anticipating of the MCU, and they finally did not mess this up. Unlike with the other two, they were mildly okay, but mostly they had so much puns and jokes. Even for Ragnarok, it did have a couple of jokes and puns that were kind of flying up and down and so forth, but frankly, at least it didn't took place down on Earth, and that was also a good thing, because Thor is supposed to be like only taking place down either in Asgard or in different planets. I did see this movie in 3D with my friends, and it was really actually great. Even the effects, the visual effects, and how colorful that the place is, and not too dull or dark that it was for the first two. The first Thor was okay, a good start, but frankly it was actually kind of getting into a bad start because due to the comical reliefs that was happening, and it wasn't really like a Thor movie. And then in Dark World, okay, it did have a couple of jokes, but it did start to become more interesting, and the action was starting to get better. And for Ragnarok, giving it 2 thumbs up. This has been the best Marvel cinematic movie out of everything. Well, not really everything. Let me just say it was a big ending for this year. So this Thor film is about when Thor loses his hammer by this other nemesis named Helena, in which she is the next villain for Thor to face off, and he's now sent to another world, another strange planet, in which now he's in prison, has a new look, he's got new wardrobe, with his hair being short. I feel like it wasn't Thor. I think this time I felt like it was just Chris Hemsworth as Chris Hemsworth. And only because they just wanted to make this movie very different and have it becoming something else, something much more about him besides using the hammer. And guess what? Guess who he faces off? Yup, it's there. He fights off the Hulk. And that was really a good anticipating, like putting the Planet Hulk comic into this movie. If those of you have not seen Planet Hulk or even read the comic books of Planet Hulk, you guys should just start reading it. It's very interesting. Or if you guys really want to see the animated movie, I say you should check it out. It is phenomenal. And yes, Hulk does talk. Finally. The last time I saw Hulk, which was in Age of Ultron, he didn't really talk. All he does, he just growl, roar, or merely grunt. He didn't even say not one word, not even Hulk smash or Hulk is the strongest one there is. But in Ragnarok, finally he could talk. He could just talk in sentence, but only in baby sentence. And once again, when I say about the characters, Chris Hemsworth playing as Thor does a fantastic job. Tom Hiddleston playing as none other than Loki, the god of mischief. He did a terrific job, and he's always funny at times. Kate Blanchett playing as Helena, she was really fantastic of playing a bad guy. In other movies, she was a bad guy, but most likely this one, she was really much more of a threat and a sinister at the same time. The visual effects are very amazing, and especially when it's in 3D, everything feels like it's popping out, and you feel like that you're in Asgard. That was like really terrific. I was so mind blown. Totally mind blown. Even with the music background, the Image song by Led Zeppelin, that was definitely a good touch-up for this film. It definitely deserved it, including some other techno music that they put in, especially all the orchestra music that they did in the first two. Once again, sorry. They do have a couple of Easter eggs and a few hints for Avengers Infinity War, and they also have a cameo, which I'm not going to spoil it, and I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, but it is someone that will be in Infinity War, and he is in this film. Only just for a short minor role, and then we don't really see him, not too much. Just do me a favor, don't give me the answer, the comment down below. Just don't do that, because that will upset a lot of fans, and I don't want to get in trouble for it. So can you please not do it? And sure, once again, I did say there were a couple of jokes and puns, and some were funny, and some were I didn't really get it, or I felt that it wasn't really necessary to be in this film. But most likely, it was fun. I did enjoy it, and if I want to go see Ragnarok again, I would definitely go back and see it again, either in 3D or in regular D. So just to rate this film, for Thor Ragnarok, I'll have to give this a 9.6 out of 10. It's very entertaining, the action scene was intense, and characters that did a terrific job. All of them did a really great job. And also, I'm really glad they left Thor out of Earth, because I think Thor was better off just to be in other planets and not to be in Earth too much. I mean, frankly, I was a little disappointed that Natalie Portman didn't return to play as Jane Foster. Maybe she would have just returned just for a short minor role, or maybe a cameo a bit. But just to be honest with you guys, I kind of liked her. I kind of liked it when she was just left out of it. I mean, they did mention her name, but I just didn't want to see her anymore. I think the first two was just better off, and I felt like that she was going to be in the way for Ragnarok, and she would have just ruined it. But either way, I think you guys will not be disappointed. But if you guys do have different opinions, it's okay if you guys are not a big Thor fan. If you guys are a big Hulk fan, which I am too, I would definitely say that this was intense and the biggest climactic clash ever, and I cannot wait for Avengers Infinity War when it comes in theaters next year. And I will definitely look for it when it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off and saying is, peace!